Hey, you guys, and happy Saturday. So, I'm just chilling, relaxing. I've started using Saturday as my day to decompress and not make as much content as I normally make throughout the week. I've learned that I need that. I am literally on go mode, go, 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 go. Like literally every single day. And I was able to maintain that for a very long time. However, I started to feel like I was losing my creative juices. I started realizing that I don't really know what to talk about, right? I just started to feel kind of overwhelmed, sleepy, not as productive, and just not as positive. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to take a day where I just kind of chill. And for the past 6 weeks, it has been Saturday, and I have been loving it. I look forward to Saturday. I don't go to the gym. I don't really do too much cooking. Like, I'm literally just hanging out on the couch, responding to comments, editing some stuff here and there, sleeping, watching TV. And it feels absolutely amazing, guys. I love this. I needed this, and I'm so happy that I do this for myself. And first of all, I want to say thank you guys so much for reading or watching my videos. I've been reading comments and finally getting back to you guys. I'm so sorry. Um, I'm just so proud of this channel. And again, thank you guys so much for watching. It's so many comments, and I'm so appreciative. And I'm working on getting better and better every single day at responding. And some of the comments that I've seen a lot of is, people saying that they started their channel 2 years ago or maybe a year ago, whatever, but they don't feel like they're getting the results that they want. One of the biggest things that I can say to you guys, and I learned this too, I've been a full-time content creator for 4 years. I quit my job on a whim during COVID. I started with OnlyFans. I still do OnlyFans full-time. OnlyFans pays my bills, but it's still creating content at the end of the day. I have been on YouTube for a year. I have total of 3 YouTube channels, this one and 2 others. My weight loss and fitness channel was my first YouTube channel. I still upload on that every single day. That one takes the most amount of time for me because it's gym content, weight loss content because I am on a weight loss journey. It's a lot of cooking involved, so that one takes the most amount of time. My other YouTube channel, Jasmine and Friends, that one's more of a OnlyFans funnel. It's to get people to come to my OnlyFans page. That one actually took off. That one actually took off before my weight loss and fitness channel did. My weight loss and fitness channel I'm still trying to figure out, but I know I'll get there. It has the most amount of subscribers with the least amount of watch hours. I just think it's just a different niche, and I just think I just have to be more, just keep doing it. I don't think I have enough time invested. Some things I think happen really quickly, and then some things I think just take time, right? But I'm not afraid of time. I have time, right? We all have time. And then this channel that you guys are watching is my newest channel. And I've been uploading on this channel every single day, multiple times a day for 6 weeks now. And so back to the comments. You guys, I don't think a lot of people, and I didn't know this either before I started making content. Being a content creator is literally a full-time job. It is literally a full-time job. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say there aren't creators who, don't spend as much time, who make way more money, and that may be true. That may be true. But I think for majority, that's not the case. It's constantly uploading, responding to comments, being creative, planning. If you're a planner, I just kind of go. Like, I just hit record and go. But some people, depending on the type of content that they're making, they have to plan these things. They have to plan the activities or whatever it is that they're doing. There's other platforms that you have to be relevant on. Like, I don't think anyone should just be on one platform because you see what's going on with TikTok. Like, I don't know if they decided they're banning it or not, but just imagine if you put all your blood, sweat, and tears into just TikTok and nothing else. Look at, like, this is what would happen. Just imagine if you put all your blood, sweat, and tears into Instagram and they took your page. That's what I'm saying. I don't think any creator should just be on one platform. And Gary Vee, I watch his content all the time. He's been said, like, you should be building 2 and 3 accounts on different platforms because of that. And to reach more people, not everybody's on YouTube, not everybody's on TikTok, not everyone's on Instagram, not everyone's on Facebook, right? So if you are doing multiple platforms like how I am, it's a full-time job. It is literally a full-time job. And I think sometimes we get discouraged because we think we should be getting the results that we want to get, but we're not really putting in the work that we should be putting in. And that's why I talk to you guys so much about posting every day. And if you really want something, I feel like we talked about this the other day. Like, there's a difference between wanting something because it sounds good and then you want it, like you really want it, like you thirsty for it, like you desperate for it. You know what I mean? Like, there's a difference between the two. Like, I could say, let me think of an example. Now that I'm on the spot, I'm not going to think of something. Okay, I could say I want, I don't know, because everything I say I want, I really want. Let me think. Okay, all right, I got something. Let's say I'm like, oh, I want a pair of Christian Dior heels, because that sounds cool. Okay, but I also want to make $10 million. I just kind of want the shoes. That's not really something that I'm desperate for. But like, I'm desperate to make $10 million. Like, I will eat, sleep, and drink whatever I need to do to make $10 million. Like, that's a heavy goal of mine. And because it's a heavy ass goal of mine, I'm willing to show up every single day, all day long, even when I'm tired, even when I don't feel like it, even when, I'm not in the best mood, even when I'm just, feeling negative as fuck. Like, even if I have a lot of shit going on outside of creating content, like, I'm still going to show up because I desperately want to be a millionaire. You get what I'm saying? So I show up and do what I need to do differently than how I would if I'm just saying I want a pair of shoes that just kind of sounds cool to have, but I'm not really thirsty for it. You get what I'm saying? So I'm saying all this to say, like, sometimes you have to evaluate yourself. Do you really want it, or are you just looking for a way out and this sounds cool and you heard people make a lot of money doing this, so it just seems like something cool to do, but your heart's not really in it? Because if your heart's not really in it, it doesn't matter what you do, you're not going to be consistent in it. And that's why I don't think people are lazy. Like, a lot of times people be like, oh, people are lazy, people are lazy, people are lazy. I don't think people are lazy. I think people are unmotivated because they haven't found that thing that just really gets them excited to get up out of bed every day. I feel like that laziness or that lack of motivation that you're feeling, I feel like could be cured once you find your thing. But if you don't take time finding your thing and, really trying to figure out where you fit in this world, you're going to always not feel motivated. You're going to always start something and not finish it. And one thing about me too, I'm okay with trying different things and accepting that maybe something just isn't what I thought it would be. And it's okay. I'm just going to fall back on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need everything to work out. I'm willing to throw a whole bunch of spaghetti noodles on the wall and see what sticks, type of thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid of failing. I'm not afraid of having a bad idea. I'm not afraid of what people are going to say or what people are going to think. You know what I mean? Like, just like I told you guys, my weight loss and fitness channel, that's the channel I've had the longest. That's the channel with the most subscribers. Yet, that's the channel with the least amount of watch hours. Please make it make sense. And that's the channel that I spend the most amount of time on. Like, creating content and editing. Like, these videos that y'all are watching right here, like, literally I just turn the camera on and just talk. I just talk. and then I take my memory card out, put it on iMovie, increase the volume, and upload. And that's it. That's literally it. But yet, the channel that I spend the most amount of time on is the one that's giving me the least amount of return. Yet, I'm not ashamed to tell you guys that. I'm not ashamed or embarrassed to let you know that I'm still trying to figure that channel out, even though I've had that channel for the longest amount of time. You get what I'm saying? Whereas I feel like some people would be ashamed of that, or some people would feel like they're failing. I don't think I'm failing on that channel. I just think I haven't figured it out yet. Some things just take time to figure out. And I'm not going to give up on it because I actually do like to work out. I actually am on a weight loss journey. I actually am vegan. I actually do love to cook. So it's not something I'm willing to give up on. It's just something I'm willing to commit to figuring out, right? And so you have to have that level of commitment And I think a lot of times we don't. And I didn't used to always have that level of commitment either. Before I started losing weight, I used to give up on anything. But it wasn't until I started losing weight, I've lost 100 pounds so far. It wasn't until I started losing weight where I learned about being disciplined, sticking with something when it gets hard, sticking with something even when you don't feel like doing it anymore, sticking with something when you don't see the results. You know how many weeks would go by, not necessarily consecutive weeks, but in the 2 years that I was losing 100 pounds, there would be weeks where I wouldn't lose any weight. I would get on the scale and the number didn't move. Like, I could have easily just been like, fuck this shit. I guess this is just the weight I'm destined to be. Like, I guess I'm just going to always be overweight. Like, it's just not in the cards for me, right? I could have easily just said that, but I didn't. I still stayed in my calorie deficit. I still worked out, and eventually the weight started to come off again. But so many people will, do something. They'll see the results right away, maybe. So they have added momentum, added motivation, and then the results may plateau. And then they're just ready to just throw in the towel. And they're like, you know what? This just isn't for me. Is it really not for you because you don't enjoy it anymore? Or are you saying it's not for you because you're not seeing the results that you want right now? I'm being dead ass serious. Like, you have to really ask yourself these questions. So, I love being a content creator. I am never complaining. I'm just explaining. I just I just know what it takes, and I'm learning more and more every single day. I'm committed to this journey of being a content creator. I've been in it for 4 years, and literally everything that I learned from OnlyFans, I have applied to YouTube, and it has been working. It has been working. So just you have to commit to doing it every day. That's like I can't I just it you have to do it every day. Like again, I know there are creators who upload once a week, shit, once every 2 weeks. There are creators that upload once a month and their videos get millions of views, but you got to understand they've been doing it way longer than you. They have way more experience than you. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, my camera's getting dark. It doesn't know. It just doesn't know. If I move around, it'll brighten up. There we go. Um, there we go. Come on, come on, come on. They have more experience than you. They've been doing it longer than you. So you can't compare what one person who's been doing it for 10 years is doing versus you who have just started. You're not even on the same level as them. Like, no shade. I'm just being dead ass serious. Like, you're just not on the same level as them. So who are you to compare yourself and what they do to you? You know, if you want to get in the algorithm, I know for a fact at the end of the day, YouTube just wants to keep people on their platform, just like Instagram, just like TikTok. Like, they just want people to stay on the platform. It's as simple as that. So if that's the goal, just to keep people on the platform, then that means in order for them to want to push your content, you have to create content for them to push. And the more content you create, the more likely something's going to go viral. Think about it. Like, prime example, for people who play the lottery, most of the time people play the lottery, those big balls, big balls, but whatever. I don't play the lottery, so I don't know the proper terms, but when it's the jackpots and stuff, people be buying hella tickets. They don't just buy one. Sometimes people do when they hit, but most of the time when people are buying lottery tickets for like those really high prizes, they're buying multiple in hopes that one of those tickets lands them millions or billions of dollars. The same applies with creating content. The more you create, the more likely you're going to have content that goes viral. Even though the goal shouldn't really be going viral, it really should just be spreading whatever it is that you're trying to teach to people or show people, but we'll just use viral. The more likely something's going to go viral. Like if you, and then on top of that, you're getting better. You're getting more comfortable. The more you do something, the more comfortable you're going to get with doing it. But the only way you're going to get comfortable with it is to actually do it. Like, you can watch all the videos you want about how to create content, but until you actually hit record and make a video and upload it, like, you're not helping yourself. Experience is the best teacher ever. So the more videos you make every single day, the quicker you're going to get better at it. And if you can get better at it, which you will, and by better I mean you just feel more natural, you feel more comfortable, you you're just being more you. You know, you're not trying to put on a facade. You know, if you can get better at it, then you'll feel more confident in it, and that will show through your videos. Like, it'll show how confident you are feeling and how you don't feel awkward or nervous, you know. So you just have to upload every single day. That's the biggest advice I can give. So when you're saying that you've been doing YouTube for 2 years and you have 10 subscribers and no one's watching, I know for a fact you haven't been uploading every single day. I know for a fact you haven't been. You know for a fact you haven't been, because if you had been, you'd be further along. So I hope those tips help. I'm just chilling, watching YouTube. Watching YouTube. No, I'll probably get on Netflix and see what Netflix has. Yeah. Bye, you guys.